everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So I'm Elizabeth Looper. If you've never seen my face before, please hit the subscribe button down below and give this video a thumbs up if you really do like it, because it really does help this channel grow. Yeah. I used to get a lot of comments on my old main channel about what planners do I use, why do I use them, and seeing how we're starting afresh and we're starting a new channel, I thought I would walk you guys through really quickly what planners I'm currently using, what planners I'm switching over to in 2021, why I use the planners that I use, and why I'm deciding to make the change. So if that's something that you want to watch, then let's just get into it. Okay, so this stack here on this shelf is my current planners, and this is actually not all of them. Sorry to say it, it's not all of them. So this is 2 of the current planners that I use, and then this stack is what I will be switching to come January of 2021. So I'm gonna put those 2 down for a second. So this is the major change that I am making. I am switching back over to a Hobonichi Techo Cousin A5. So why I'm deciding to switch back over to this planner, because I had this planner several years ago, is because I love the fact that it has monthly, weekly, and daily all in the same book, and it's split up by a half a year. So you have the full year calendar in the front so that you can actually plan out for the future, but then you also only have half a year to deal with, and then you kind of get a fresh start in July. So why I'm switching over to this planner is because this current year, and I'm going to finish out the year in these, just so you know, and I keep them for memory's sake, is I have the Passion Planner Daily and the Passion Planner Classic. So personally for me, I always love a bound or a spiralized book, because I thought about switching over to an Erin Condren binder, because I do a lot of Erin Condren, and so I was like, I could just switch over to an Erin Condren binder and it would all just be Erin Condren and it will be straightforward and simple. And I was looking at the cost of building the binder how I wanted to build it. 1, it would only last me like 2 months before I'd have to switch out to new inserts that I'd have to keep somewhere in my house. 2, it was a binder, so if I ever dropped it or something like that, there's a possibility the binder could just like open and my pages go flying, and that would be really frustrating because I am notorious for dropping my planners. Just part of who I am. And the cost was just like mind-boggling. So I remembered that I used to have a Hobonichi Cousin, which is the big thick book that's just for 1 year, and I remember how much I liked that planner, but it was just a little bit too much and it needed to be divided, and that's when I remembered that Hobonichi does the Techo, which is half the year and half the year. And so I decided to order the Hobonichi Techo because it has the daily, the weekly, and the monthly, and that's what these 2 books combined do for me. So this book is mainly where I have my daily to-do list, my daily check-in, and my emotions and everything like that. And so the Hobonichi has the daily section, and so that will be replacing this book. And then for me and my family, I use the monthly spread in my Passion Planner for our budgeting and things like that. And then the weeklies I use for kind of my big to-do lists that need to happen that week, and then my overall scheduling of appointments and things like that. The other problem I was having with the Passion Planner is my day starts at 5 a.m. and this starts at 6 a.m. The Hobonichi has a 24-hour planner system. So the top of it, I will insert a picture here, starts at 5 a.m. and then as the day goes on, it goes all the way to 4 a.m. So if you did want to plan your night through, you could. But for me, my day starts at 5 a.m., which makes this planner absolutely perfect, and it has the monthly, the weekly, and the daily like I need, and it's in a lot slimmer of a book, and it's 1 book that I have to worry about, and it's my main planner. And so that's why I'm switching back to the Hobonichi for 2021. I will say I have nothing against Passion Planner. I applied to be one of their ambassadors a while ago. I love Passion Planner. I love the quality of their paper. And if Passion Planner ever did come out with a system that was similar to a Hobonichi, where you had the dailies somewhere in the book, even if it was just a 3-month planner, and it had the monthlies, the weeklies, and the dailies all in the same book, I would totally switch back, because I prefer the size of the Passion Planner Classic. I prefer the quality of the paper. I prefer a lot of things about it. But having 2 books to do the same thing as what this thin little book does for me right now just doesn't make sense, especially with the health problems that I've had in the past with my back and things of that nature, and just working a lot and carrying a lot of bags and things like that. The lighter and simpler my life can be, and the more that I can have in just one book, the better off for me. So that's why I'm switching over to the Hobonichi in the spring. But like I said, if Passion Planner ever came out with something that was very similar to the Hobonichi, I'd be all in. I'd be back to them. Because I'm not completely in love with Hobonichi, because I'm not in love with their style of the sizing of their stuff, and I'm not in love with the paper. But for me, it's just a better option having everything in one book that is just grabbing one book and going. So that's what I will be switching to in 2021. And then both of these planners I have been using this year, and I will continue to use into 2021 because they're good through July of 2021. So for me, my planner system kind of switches out in July. With the Hobonichi, I'll be getting a new book in July, which I already have the book. It's already here because I bought them in a set to where they're together. But I will be putting a new book in the binder, and then I will be getting a new Erin Condren, a new teacher planner. So for my memory planning, I have the Erin Condren Vertical, and I love this planner. This was the first paper planner I ever had. My mother was nuts and bought me one. I still can't believe she bought me one way back when. But I love the spiralized. I love how clean and crisp it is, and every year Erin Condren just improves and improves and improves. There's sometimes I have problems with certain things that she improves, but you grow to like them. And her paper quality is amazing. I'm a paper snob. I love good quality paper, and I love testing pens on paper, and so overall I love the Erin Condren. And this is the planner that this has a lot of sticky notes on it, but I use this as my memory planner, and I'm planning on getting another Polaroid zip so I can start putting some photos in here and stuff like that. But my Erin Condren is and always will be my memory planner, so that I can remember what happened and can overall look at a year like 2020, where we all want to remember the bad and we all want to remember how awful it was, when actually if we look back, it probably wasn't all that bad. So gratitude journal and memory planner is my Erin Condren. So I love my Erin Condren. And then the other thing that I have is I have 2 of these. I have 2 Erin Condren teacher planners. So one I use for my work, and then one I use for my online work. So my online work is YouTube, Instagram, everything in relation to social media. I put out 18 YouTube videos a week between my actual works YouTube videos that I put out and then my actual personal YouTube videos that I put out. So I'm very busy. I'm filming all the time. And so I needed to have a planner that was just dedicated to that, so that I could have my to-do list and keep it straightforward. And what I decided was that the Erin Condren teacher planner was the best fit for that. And then for my actual work, I decided to do another Erin Condren so that I could keep track of the phone calls I need to be making, who I need to be emailing, things like that, and just breaking it down by the task and by the day, so that I can just kind of have like a widespread to-do list. So the Erin Condren I really do like because it's nice and big. Both of the planners, because I kind of pretty much do work from home, they both stay at home, they both stay on my desk. They have different covers so that I can tell which one is which, and they just work really, really well. I do use a lot of whiteout in these because personally for me, I have 5 categories that I need to be doing, and then I have 6 days at a minimum that I need to be working on things. And so I put the dates at the top here and I white out the dates that are on the side and put the category. So that's how I do it, and I've always been more of a vertical planner girl anyway, so that made more sense to my brain instead of this day going across by task kind of thing that felt more horizontal and didn't really make sense to my brain. So I have 2 of these. I have bought these before. I used to use these in high school, and I don't think I will ever stop using the Erin Condren teacher planners because they're just such a blank canvas that you can really make into whatever you need it to be, and it's one of the best planners that I suggest for all of my friends to use as a work planner because it makes so much sense and it gives you so much room for tasks and things that need to be done throughout the week. So yes, this will be my planner combo. Add another teacher planner on the bottom, of course, but this will be my planning combo for 2021. A Hobonichi planner, a Erin Condren life planner in vertical for memory planning, and then 2 Erin Condren teacher planners for my work. So that's my planning system. That's what works for me. Please take any advice that you can out of this video and kind of figure out your planning system that works for you. The other planner that I use is I use Google Planner or Google Calendar on my phone to keep track of my appointments and everything that I have going on, and also so that it'll ding me and remind me when I need to be going to a meeting or something of that nature, so that I don't get caught up in my work when I'm at home. So I hope that this really did help you guys. Again, if you are new to the channel, please subscribe down below. Give this video a thumbs up because it really does help our channel grow. And then if you guys want, go and follow me on Instagram because I post pictures of spreads, sticker hauls, all sorts of different really pretty planner-esque paper snobby kind of things that I hope you guys will really enjoy. So go and check that out if you get a chance. So I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great day.